Greetings, traveler.
So guys, we're going to be watching a Jeef game. Jeef is, I don't know how many times, rank 1 in A. Definitely one of the best players out there. It's a Beast, Demon, Elemental, Pirate, Undead lobby. Alright, let's see what he ends up taking here. Alright, pretty easy Marin it seems. It is fun. I do like picking Marin myself. Just, oh no. Highly edited again. No, it's fine. Alright, so we have a Busker on turn 1. We're going to hold that, right? Level on 2. Then we have the option of spending 6 gold on turn 3. It's exactly the same, Phil, so doesn't matter. You do game analysis for subs? No. Alright, buy the demon and eat. Pretty straightforward tempo play. I guess from this point, he probably wants to level and cast the spell next turn so that he's already on tier 3 for the trinket turn. But we'll see. Yeah, that's so straightforward. Nice. That's honestly like the best feeling on turn 4 to see a careful investment on Marin, because then not only do you get the level and spend your money cleanly, you also have the option of, well, you have 2 extra gold that you can spend on your trinket turn, which is extremely useful. Great combat, right? Yeah, just not popping that thing. Take 6 and move on with our life. Goldenizer, Kodo Pouch, Compass. So not Kodo Pouch. I think the other 3 are options, but demons aren't in a super good spot. And it's a Pirate Elemental lobby. Also Beasts for Beetles. I think it'd be one of these 2, yeah. I don't think I'd want to go into Demon from the spot. So it looks like he's leaning Wallet and then debating the Goldenizer. If he takes Wallet, he has enough gold to buy the Headhunter here, and then the spell as well, yeah. This is actually really well ordered. That's so well done. Nice. Froze that, because I guess it's not the worst to buy, but I'm not sure if you wanted to, really. Alright. Clean turn, clean turn. Being able to put enough stuff on your board to not lose after taking Wallet always feels great. You can slowly start accumulating those resources until it becomes overwhelming. One of the more fun trinkets to play with, really. Gonna go for the pair over the tempo. That's fair. Try to get that triple. It's not a bad unit, especially if you can taunt it. The Wallet has already done something productive, where normally with the curve that Jeef followed, you'd have to level, sell, and buy a unit, but the Wallet gave us 1 extra gold, which in this point was an extra unit, which is pretty relevant. Yeah, I think you just sell for 8/8 on the Trickster. I like that. It's not an extra unit, so now he is only playing 6, but it's pretty good. It's clean. I guess he's now talking about A-Bomb, how you could potentially put that on your board if you had the 3/3 or whatnot, but I don't know. Seems better to push his... he's in a good spot, right? So it's better to continue pushing that. He moved his Trickster back so that he can suicide the lower damage units. The issue with that is that your taunt is so big that there is a chance that the 6/8 ends up dying before the taunt, but that didn't happen now, so that's really good. But man, early Mecha Horse with the buff, that's a bit much. Ooh, Rag and a Tornado. Full skip or not? There's a... Alright. Not buying Rag, but Anomaly's fine. Does he buy Titus here? Yeah, he does. Okay. Ooh, Bran. Nice. I like that. Ump. Yeah. Pick a card. I don't think it matters, really. Ooh, Rodeo. Let's go, baby. You love to hit that. Yeah, Boundless is good. Probably Armor. Yeah. Armor, if you don't have to pay for it, feels very good. Are we going to go with a spell here? We are buffing the shop quite a bit. Is he just going to pick up the demon package because he already has Bran? I think so, right? Yeah, nice. Yeah, decent amount of buffs now. Ooh, he's thinking about going Rylak to farm the... Ooh. Does he freeze that? Yeah, okay, I like that. That's really well done. Wow. Let's appreciate that. I would have not been able to do that. What goes through my head here, I'm like, oh, eyes. I have Archimond. That's nice. I have 0 gold. I can't get it. Maybe I'll just freeze and do nothing. But I really like how Jeef very, very, very rarely just doesn't end on the thing that makes sense. So I think I wouldn't be able to get rid of the Malchezaar here. And I think he just looked at his board and said, look, I have a 17 health Trickster, and I'm gonna farm spells with this Rylak. So I just need to make a board space. Okay, something's gotta go. I guess it's the Malchezaar. I think I would have looked at the Malchezaar and the Archimond pair, and I just would have had a really, really hard time separating them. But that's something that I've noticed that really, really... you know, separates Jeef from a player like myself who is quite good, right? But not elite, right? I don't consider myself an elite player. I'm good. I'm up there, but definitely not elite. It's the ability to just say, okay, well, I have to make a decision here, so I'm just going to make that call, and therefore I'm not going to take damage. I would have lost my armor here, pretty sure. But yeah, he's gonna buff the shop buffer guy, it seems, because he wants to... Ooh, he sells his big demon here, because the big demon did its job, right? He didn't take damage. So now he's just gonna golden the shop buffer so that he can then cast a lot of spells, buff the shop like crazy, and now he has the demon consume spell, which is great. He's looking for some pirates that he can steal. Ooh, Furious Driver is sick. We're very happy with that. I guess he's already gonna cast Cupcake soon, right? Yeah, I like that. I like that. That went through my head here too, because from this position, you can very easily get into a spot where you have too many things to eat with and not enough shop. So that's the problem. So I like that he looked at it and said, look, I've got 2 gold left. If I roll, I have 1 gold left. If there's anything in that shop that I want to buy or steal or whatnot, it becomes hard. So just recognizing that here and saying, okay, let's just get some guaranteed value, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, he's not going to take another big brother, so eat the shop right now, roll 1 more time. And does he want to cast a spell? I guess he's getting more, right? He is getting more. Yeah. I was going to say that it's probably not really worth to cast the spell at the end there because it buffs the shop, but it's only for 1 turn, so the shop buff's going to be gone. However, he is getting 4 more of these Marauder contracts because he kept the Rylak Marauder combo. Really, really cool to see him do this, where he's... I've never done that. I've never farmed Marauder contracts with Rylak. So, okay, he finally found a shop eating guy. So now he's going to buff the shop and eat the shop every time he casts a spell. So that's hyper synergistic. Now what I'm interested in seeing is he just going to keep this Rylak combo? Or is it out? I guess the Titus is worse, right? The Titus could go first. Because without the Rylak, what's the point in keeping the Titus? Not much, right? Ooh, yeah, buy that, steal the money. So good. Oh, he wants the Terror Guard on the board. He really does, yeah. I like this, I like this. I think that's a good decision. You know, in my very humble opinion. I like the getting rid of the Titus, even though it's half your contract generation. Also interesting that he's not really curious on leveling here. Alright, eat. Alright, looks like the Titus Rylak Marauder combo is getting fully disassembled this turn. He is making a good amount of money, right? So the main job of those contracts is to generate the cash, right? And then spells to eat. But his wallet is coming online. It looks like he's just gonna end on the free rerolls. I like that too. Reborn Rylak, lots of free rerolls. Now we can probably just go to 6 from here. Hmm. His demons are already so big for turn 10. Because he got the golden big brother with the contract spam. Like really, really, really well done. Also, the free rerolls do stack. Yeah, we are gonna just tier. I like that. I guess the free rerolls are gonna be cycled out. Not much reason to keep that. Golden Touch is awkward with the shop eating because it's gonna golden and then roll it away. All right, here we go. Another brand. Okay, did not eat the golden. Whee! Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I like that. Buy the other brand. Ooh, wait. Nathanos is always crazy. Because, yeah, it's so easy to make a big unit. Oh, I was gonna say, if he finds Grave Robber, this is a little something where knowledge from BG metas really just compounds, where the more you play, the more you're gonna learn on what the really, really broken shit is, right? And then you're gonna recognize when you can do that. It's a little bit of a niche thing, right? This is so incredibly niche, but for those of you who played the buddy meta, you know what is possible when you hit this combo. So what Jeef is doing right now, again, right? I'm going to rewind it a little bit. Sorry for those of you who know exactly what's going on, but I'm sure some of you don't. So what Jeef just unlocked is sort of an infinite stats combo. Nathanos is the Sylvanas buddy, which will kill one of your own units and then spit the stats, kind of like Mutinous style, onto the 2 adjacent minions. So it doubles the stats. If you have a Grave Robber, you can destroy the Nathanos buddy, put it back in your hand, and then replay the battle cry. But not only that, if you have a Rylak, and in this case, a Reborn Rylak with a Rarran, so that's a lot of battle cry triggers, you kill your own undead minion mid-combat and put 2 more in your hand. And then it won't work with the Reborn because your guy is already gone, but then you could have 2 Nathanos on the board next turn. Anyways, the point is that Reborn Rylak with Grave Robber can print a lot more Nathanos buddies. And if you can make more Nathanos buddies, you'll just make a big unit, and then you'll use that big unit to make 2 more big units. And then you'll take 2, and then you take that biggest unit, and then you'll make 2 more of that big unit, and 2 more. And so basically your stats are just going times 2, times 2, times 2. And, you know, those of you who have played this game a few times already, you know that exponential scaling is insane. So this is how you get to truly, truly outrageous numbers. Anytime there's exponential scaling, things are just, you know, they go crazy. What Jeef does need to be worried about is playing another undead unit. He can only have 1 undead unit on the board. It needs to be the Nathanos buddy. Oh, he only gets 1 back. Okay, so it doesn't work with Bran yet, right? So he doesn't get 2 back. So what he needs is Reborn. If he gets Reborn on the Nathanos buddy, he can make more Nathanos buddies. And that's where he can accelerate his exponential scaling like crazy. Because he's still... Oh, he found Reborn. But the problem is that if he finds the Magnetic, it's so much better. Because if he buys that Reborn Undead, he still needs to roll another... he still needs to roll another Grave Robber. I'm not sure if it would be correct to buy it, though. I'm going to assume it's not, because Jeef is skipping it. So it's... that's sort of a shortcut, right? If Jeef is skipping it, it's probably not correct to buy it. Oh my god, he gets the double fungus to eat here. Alright, let's hope he gets lucky. Alright, he's only eating 1. I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, the small scaling is not that relevant. He has exponential scaling, right? So even eating a 90-90 fungus, in the grand scheme of things, it's so-and-so. He needs to Reborn a lot more, yeah, so... Ooh, he wants... See, the problem is that the Terror Guard might eat after he casts Hamul. That's why he was a little like... It would really, really suck if that happens. Ambul again, I'm guessing? No, it goes for the 5 drops. Just for some money. Quite interesting that he's not picking up the Hamuls. Oh, he found it, he found it, he found it. Oh, don't eat it, don't eat it, don't eat it. Oh, he got lucky. Well, I guess he didn't really get lucky. It was pretty likely that it wasn't going to happen, but... Alright, here we go. Now we have a Reborn Nathanos. So now this is going to kill the undead. Kill the undead. Kill the undead. So now he's making a golden Nathanos in his... Like, he just has a golden Nathanos in his hand now. Actually insane. Really, really, really good. So now the combo has been assembled. The biggest problem from this point on is making sure that you have something to eat every time. It's really not that hard, but sometimes you get a little bit stuck with board space. Like, for instance, this cleave. You kind of want to play the cleave and buff the cleave, but then the problem is, at some point, you have to eat the cleave, and then you don't want to do that, and it's not really, really a problem. But I'm just saying, like, if there is any problem for Jeef, it's the fact that it gets a little bit tricky to keep track of what you're eating and what the order is. But yeah, now that he has the Reborn Nathanos, it's so silly. It's actually so silly. This is quite literally an infinite stat combo. Yeah, all he needs to do is make sure he can end on double Nathanos. And then he will eat twice with his thing. So he's putting Leroy in the hand just to make sure that he has a unit to end on. See, this is the thing that Jeef is also good at. He's now going to think of, how could I possibly lose from this point? It's like, okay, my opponent has, you know, his own Leroy's. Like, can't really lose. I'm gonna be honest, right? Because as long as he doesn't make just one big guy, right? As long as he makes like 3 or 4 big guys, he can't really lose. Because there's no Murlocs for poison. There's no Nagas for poison. You can play like the 1 HP spell and 2 Leroys, and that's like kind of it. So as long as he just makes 4 big units, like there's actually no chance of losing. But it's still cool to see him like pick up that Leroy and say, okay, let's just prep. Let's just, you know, do our due diligence. Let's make sure that we, yeah. I like the overconfidence buy into the last round. He gets his brand back. Doesn't buy the spells though, but only has 10 more seconds, so that's fair. Another Reborn, sure. Another new Zao. Does that matter? He doesn't have another Nathanos anymore. I guess he's not gonna one-shot. Okay. We're just chameleoning the guy now. Oh, this is so cool, man. This is so well executed. I would probably do this to the point where I'm large, but not this large. I think Jeef just set this up super, super well. Like, really good ordering, really good, you know, just not killing off pieces too early, not killing them off too late. And he still has that 5 armor, right? Which I said I would have lost earlier when he made that call to sell the Malchezaar. Self-triggering Chameleon. That's true. He's killing his own units with the with the eat guy. Okay, now he's just gonna make more new Zao, I'm guessing. Yeah, he's gonna use the new Zao to buff the new Zao so that he can buy the other new Zao and then buff that one too. So now I'm gonna eat my new Zao to make my new Zao to get more new Zao while I'm new Zaoing. Is that clear for everyone? Yep, I'm glad. Yep, that seems balanced. It's nice. So he doesn't even really need Chameleon. Right? I think we've established that the moment he has 4 big-ish units, it's over. Yeah, if he eats that grave robber now, that's his 4th, right? Oh, he's gonna eat an Uzao, okay. He's actually just, he's gonna keep it. I love it. I love that he's going for copy chameleon still. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Yep. It just kills his own units so fast. Whee! Actually, if the Leroy had connected, so if the opponent had another, he didn't have 2, right? Theoretically, if the opponent has another Leroy, it is possible for him to beat Jeef because of the chameleons, because kill this. No, he made a big enough unit here, right? Yeah, no, it's not possible. It's just not possible. There's too much. Yeah, as long as you make 3 big units and the opponent doesn't have the 1 HP spell, it's just not possible. It's actually just not possible. GG. Wow, insane. I guess Spore. Yeah, Spore. But then again, I mean, he's on enough armor that it doesn't really matter. Boom. GG. Like, there's just no way.